Right, look at that, 15 years old. It still looks like a just released sports bike to me. Why change it? Why get yourself into debt just to be able to go a couple of seconds faster when that is already what I consider to be too fast to really enjoy playing on the road and keep hold of your licence. Right, so haven't ridden this really since September. So today, just out, little bimble, get the feel of the bike, used to the brakes, get an MOT on it because it runs out at the end of the month. Yeah, get an MOT on it and off to meet the boys, go down to the Riders Rest in France. Me and Leon from Newbury, the rest of the boys are all Northerners, so I'm guessing me and Leon will be buying the beers. Stevie's from Yorkshire. We know what they're like in Yorkshire, don't we? Last time he brought around the drinks, we had to frame a picture of it. I think that was in the Isle of Man, in well, before lockdowns. Before LD as the world knows it now, or COVID. Of course COVID hasn't got away, it's just everyone's got used to getting it. Okay, so it's just like riding a bike then, isn't it? I haven't got all my levers on because I'm just whipping up the road to get an MOT. Gloves. I don't really care about anything else. Obviously a helmet you have to wear. The only thing that I really do sort of say you should wear is gloves. I can't do all the safety stuff. Some people can't afford it. I couldn't when I first started. But gloves, I always think that's the first thing that hits the ground, innit, your hands. But every bike crash I've ever had, I've never had the gear on. I haven't had gravel rash and broken legs and broken arms, whether it's because I fall well and tuck and roll or whatever, I've just been lucky. It doesn't really matter. It's a personal choice and it's, you know, no one else's fucking opinion matters. I think I've lost a bit of weight. This bike seems to fit me better, or maybe it's not quite been the full year since I've been used to riding it. Maybe that's helped, I don't know. Have I lost weight? I've lost a stone in weight, but I've done a lot of cycling. My legs have definitely got bigger, so my belly must have shrunk a bit, which will obviously help on a sports bike, but my gut still does hit the tank. I love it, love it. What's that, 20,000 miles on this now? 20,000 miles in 15 years. She's not had a very hard life. Not at all. Oh. This is where I got run over as a kid on my TZR. I'd just come off that motorway. I don't know where I'd been actually. I might have been coming back from Cardiff because I was a motorcycle courier. Took the TZR for a play. I come up here and there was a Land Rover attempting to turn across the road into this field on the left, now houses. But he had a horse box trailer. He pulled out, I think the entrance was about here. He pulled out and I stuffed him in the rear wheel. But I remember thinking to myself, he won't pull out now, so if he does I'll hit him. So I give it a little bit of acceleration, and he's, just as I'd done that, he pulled out. So I just remember trying to get as far away from the bike as I could, and bike hit the rear wheel and was fucked. I hit the top of the quarter of the Land Rover, bounced off of that and over the horse box, and landed on the floor on the other side. And yeah, the farmer got out his Land Rover, and I jumped up, grabbed him by the scruff of the neck. As you can imagine, I was a little bit angry. Something inside me clicked, and I thought, if I fucking hit him, I'll never get any money. So I sort of let go at him and just started shouting and screaming. He reckons I come over that hill at over 100. And the only saving grace for it was the car that was behind the Land Rover and the horse box waiting to carry on. He said, well, I saw the motorbike coming, and because he said that in court, and they're going, well, how come the car behind you saw the motorbike and yet you didn't? Should have been attempted murder, really, because he knew full well there was no way he was getting in that farm or in that field with his horse box, because the gate was shut, so he'd have to leave his trailer out blocking the road. What have we got? I've got half an hour before I need to go in there, so let's just do a little blip of Bracknell. Yeah, we're taking the piss, chancing that. One last lap. One last lap. Every accident I ever had on a motocross bike or scrambling or any off-roading event has always happened after one last lap. Sod's law, one last lap.